Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we are back with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title, we are doing another 2 looks 1 palette. I think I'm going to create a playlist with these videos called 2 Looks Tuesday, and that way you guys can see all of the looks that I did with all of the palettes as far as this series go. So for this video, we are using the Colourpop Yes Please palette. Yes, it says QAF, but it is the Yes Please palette, and this is what it looks like. So this is the first look. You guys know how this goes already. I will do my intro with look number 1, and then I will do my outro with look number 2. At the end of every look, I will have a slow-mo of how the look turned out, and that is how we do stuff as far as this video goes on this channel. So if you guys want to see how I created this crazy 3-toned type of ombre look using this eyeshadow palette, then just keep on watching. So I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas eyeshadow base primer. I believe this is in the shade medium, and I'm using this to prime my lids. I'm taking a beauty sponge and blending it out and picking up the excess just in case you don't want it to be too wet. Then I'm going in with the Colourpop Yes Please palette, and I'm taking that light shade on a Morphe blending brush. I would try to leave the brush names on the screen, but if not, just ask me down below and I will leave it down below in the comment section, or I will reply to your comment. So I use that light shade to set my primer. Then I'm going in with the brown shade and throwing that in the crease and blowing it out really nicely. I don't want it to look too harsh. I want it to look really nice in the view, since that is the crease shade. Then I'm taking this orange kind of burnt shade on the Colourpop E10 brush, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm gonna place that just lower from where I placed the first crease shade, and that is just to add some dimension, you know, make it look nicely blended. So I'm going back in with the Makeup Revolution primer, and I'm going to use that to cut the crease, because that is really what it's for, cutting creases. So I'm just taking my Colourpop flat shader brush and then I'm taking this brush and dipping into the darkest shade in the palette, which is like a dark brown, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner. This will give a nice dimension to the look that I'm going for, and I'm also gonna try to tap it lightly over where the concealer shade like starts. In this frame, I'm showing you that it looks a bit splotchy, and I'm not sure why. I think because the concealer was a bit too wet, so it made the actual eyeshadow darker. So that next shade that I'm going in with is that orange shimmer shade, and then I'm going to take the light gold shimmer shade and create like an ombre 3-tone type of look between the light shimmer shade, the orange shimmer shade, and the brown. So I'm trying to fix that like dark brown problem again, so I went back in with the brown and I'm trying to pack it on over it to see if that will help, and it honestly did not help. Like, it did not want to budge. I probably should have tried putting more of the orange shimmer over that and then blending more brown, but I didn't think of that at the time. Okay, so my boyfriend called. We will get back to the voiceover, but my boyfriend called and I continued to do my makeup. So I just packed on some more of that brown shade because it is super patchy. I'm not sure what's going on. it's almost as if when I put the color down on the concealer, it is getting wet and getting darker, and it's really difficult to blend. So I'm going to leave it like this, and then I also drag that brown shade over the crease to create a more defined look. And let's get back into the voiceover. So I'm going back in with the light brown shade and adding it above the crease shade because I feel like I lost it a bit. So now I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just use that to diffuse everything nicely and pick up any excess product. Then I'm taking the LA Girl gel liner and creating a winged liner. So I'm taking the Hank & Henry Blickety Black eyeliner and just sharpening that winged liner and making it a bit darker. So then I'm taking the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. It is just a regular black mascara, and throwing it on my regular lashes and prepping them for falsies. So then I'm taking the AOA Studio Super Lash Glue in clear, and then I'm going to apply the AOA Studio Premium Lashes in the style Lydia. Then I'm going to do my makeup and then finish my lower lash line. So I went in with that orange shade and then the light brown shade just to make everything look nice and cohesive. So then I'm going back in with the dark brown and just placing that on the lower outer corner so it looks, you know, like it matches the top. Then I'm applying the same mascara that I used on my top lashes for my lower lashes, which was the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. And then I'm taking the Essence Kajal pencil liner and just lining my waterline. It's just a black shade. So I'm going to take the lightest shimmer shade on the palette and use that for my inner corner highlight. And honey, that highlight is popping. So then for my brow bone highlight, I'm taking the AOA Studio Pressed Highlighter, and I believe that's in the shade Lavish, and just highlighting my brow bone. Okay, so this video is super long overdue. This is my part 2 to the 2 looks 1 eyeshadow palette using the Yes Please palette from Colourpop, which is this baby right here. This is their first eyeshadow palette that they ever launched, and I filmed the first part to this video probably last year. So I am finally getting to the second look. So let's just jump right into it, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts and all that good stuff at the end. And hopefully I don't recreate the same look I did the first time because I honestly don't remember. So I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape and use this to prime my lids. Again, same method, using the sponge to blend it out and pick up any excess product. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade once again and use that to set down the primer. I really try to go through the shade because that's the only way I use it. So next I'm taking the lightest brown shade again and using that in the crease. I feel like in this palette that brown shade is the perfect crease shade. It just blends so well with the rest of the colors that's in there. And it just goes really nice with my skin tone, and it blends out like a dream. So now I'm going to take the red shade and a small pencil brush and pack that on the outer corner and right into the crease, but lower than the crease shade. And this is just so I have like a nice packed on outer corner shade, and then it's gonna create a nice shadow as well in the crease. Then I'm going back in with the first brush and blending the first shade and that red together. Then I'm going to take the lightest shade again and use that as a lid shade. I think this is such a cute, simple look. Really easy to create, just 3 shades and voila, you're done. So I'm going back into the red and I'm going to tap over where the red and white meet so that there is no harsh lines, and this is so everything looks nice and blended and not harsh whatsoever, and I achieved that. So then I'm going to go back in with that orange shade and just add that to the crease just to give it a little something. I feel like the look was falling a little blah. So then I'm taking the, I want to say that's from Tarte, the Damn Girl or Damn Please mascara. I'll leave it on the screen, and applying that to my top lashes. And then I know I did this step backwards, but I'm taking the Smashbox Stay On Always liquid liner. It's a felt tip and just creating a small little wing, nothing too crazy. So moving on to lashes, I'm taking the Away Studio Premium Lashes in the style Melissa, and this time I'm using their super glue, but I'm using the black one. It goes really well when you have a black liner. I like it. I think it works just as good as the clear, and my lashes never move with these lash glues, and they're only $1 or $1.88. So highly recommend you check their lash glue out. So I'm taking the red and applying it on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to take the brown and orange, mix them together and smoke that out right below the red. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm taking that light gold shade again and just popping that on the inner corner. Then I'm going to take the Ulta Beauty Gel eyeliner in black, I believe, or jet black, and I'm just going to use that to line my waterline. Then I'm using the same mascara and applying mascara to my lower lashes. Again, I never do my lower lashes before I finish my makeup. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but that completes this look. Okay, so that brings this video to an end. That is long overdue. I've been dying to do a new palette, but how can I start a new palette when I didn't finish this one? So overall, I want to say that I love this palette. As you can see, I've hit pan on quite a few shades. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I have like dents in almost every shade, except for the shimmers, because you know those are quite impossible to hit pan on. I do believe this is the first eyeshadow palette that Colourpop ever came out with. I think they released it again. Right now it's $18. When I got it, I think it was 12 or 16, maybe 15. I don't remember, but currently it is available on Colourpop for $18. And I wanted to create something a little bit simple. I don't always want every single look that I create with the eyeshadow palette to be crazy and shimmer and bold and, you know, excessive. Sometimes I want to create something that's a little bit more everyday friendly and wearable, like if you're going to the supermarket or just out and about to enjoy your day, which is why I created this simple look. The first one is a little bit more glam, if you want to say. So I hope you guys really do like both looks. Comment down below what you guys like more, look 1 or look 2. Also, I'm probably gonna leave a poll up here or up here on one of the corners about the next palette that you want to see me use. I do have quite a few new palettes in my collection, so yeah. On that note, I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.